what's up, y'all? And thank you for tuning in to another edition of On the Needle. So I missed last week, so to make up for it, I'm going to do something a little extra special for this video today. So today I'm talking about Janet Jackson and the Control album, but this is the Remixes album. I love this, and it really makes me proud to own it because I feel like a lot of people will probably have the Control album, the original version, and I do love that one too. But this remix one, I feel like is a bit of a rarity. So it's pretty much all of the big songs from the album. So you have Control, the video mix, which is an extended version, and it has acapella. What Have You Done For Me Lately, extended mix. Nasty, that one's really cool. It's a cool summer mix, part 1 and 2, and that one's also extended. When I Think of You, a dance remix that has extra beats. So that one, I actually had a chance to see Janet Jackson live in concert in Dallas last night. It was amazing. That was my second time seeing her, and this concert was actually better than the first. And we're talking about I want to say almost a 10-year span. Don't do it. Sorry, y'all. My dog is, I guess he's chiming in, and maybe he's agreeing too. So, when they started playing at the concert last night, when they started playing When I Think of You, I remember the intro was from this version that's on this album. So I was like, oh yeah, I know that. It was like a special mix, but I love things like that. I guess I'm just kind of a music nerd, but I thought that was pretty cool. Let's Wait a While has a remix on here, which I really like. I like that one probably better than the original one, to be honest. Then Pleasure Principle has a long vocal remix, the dub edit, the Shep Pepitone mix. Don't know who that is, but I will say they did a great job on it. So this is, again, the front cover of the album, and not a lot of frills here. It's not colored or anything like that, but each record does have its individual sleeve. Now you may think, why does this have 2 albums and I only named about what, 6 songs? Well, so for those of you who know music back in the day, 90s, 80s, I say especially 80s music, I think in the 90s it started tapering off a little bit too. It wasn't uncommon to have a song that was, 5, 6, 7, maybe even 8 minutes in length. I feel like a shorter song in that era maybe was just under 5 minutes. But on average, it wasn't anything to hear a 5-minute song. And some of these songs are even longer than that. So again, nothing really crazy here. Just the 2 albums. And for this one, I'd say it's more about the nostalgia and the uniqueness of owning something that's not really a part of her studio album catalog. And I don't like, if you watch my videos, I don't really like to repeat artists. There are albums I have of several artists. So I have, let's see, 4 or 5 Erykah Badu albums. I think I have 5 Maxwell albums. So I'll go through the loop a lot before I get around to those for the ones that I've already reviewed. So I'm gonna try to hit the ones of another artist, or maybe I just have one record of theirs before I start doing multiple albums from one artist. But I felt like this is a perfect time to make an exception for Janet because the concert was just last night, and also I did the Velvet Rope review 3 years ago. That was, so shout out to my best friend who got me that album. Actually, it was one of the first 3 records that I ever owned. So you may have heard me tell this story before, but I actually had 3 records before I owned a record player. So So her thought process was, if I get you the records, I know you're going to get the record player, and that's exactly what happened. So Velvet Rope is a very special record to me, and it was one of the first ones that I did when I started these reviews or the on the vinyl series 3 years ago. So um, yeah, I feel like it's time for a repeat when it comes to Janet. And I'm curious, what are some of your favorite songs from either this remix album that you've heard, if you've heard it, or the regular version of Control? I love the whole album, uh, but I would say on that one, I'm partial to Pleasure Principle and probably When I Think of You. Those two songs, I would say in particular. But it's the whole thing is a no skip. It's a classic. Um, and yeah, just curious to know what y'all think. What are your favorite tracks? What is your favorite Janet Jackson album? Is it one that's other than Control? Because I mean, let's not kid ourselves here. Janet has several classic no skip albums. Velvet Rope is one of those that I mentioned as well. And so closing out here. So usually, I'll tell y'all, hey, peace out, have a good weekend, which I'm still gonna do. Hopefully y'all have a great weekend. Let me know in the comments your favorite Janet Jackson songs. Don't forget to like and please subscribe to the channel as well. I really, really appreciate that. But I'm gonna leave you with a couple of short clips from the concert as well. So you'll get to see those following the video. But until next week, peace.